Hello, we're shooting this video in the greenhouse again today, and boy is it windy, and it's been this windy now for at least a full week and maybe more. Storm force winds, so you'll probably hear a lot of background noise in this video, but hey, that's what it sounds like in a polycarbonate greenhouse. Okay, what we're on with today? Well, we're fast approaching the time for planting potatoes. It's not unusual then that potatoes you have indoors have started to sprout chits. Let me show you some of mine. These were potatoes that until recently were on the veg rack, but I've rescued them. I'm going to grow these. These are a potato called Saxon. As you can see, they're chitting up nicely. So these are just shop-bought, store-bought potatoes. And they've decided the time's right. And they've thrown these chits up, and the fact that they're in the warmth has assisted that. So I've just brought these out to show you today. And then they're going back indoors. And I'll be going back indoors, and hopefully this greenhouse won't blow down before I do that. Okay, so you've seen these are my potatoes, variety called Saxon, store-bought. Okay, so it's fine, these are fine. It's fine if I want to plant them, but what if the chits are several inches long? What if I've missed those potatoes? What if I've just discovered them? What if the potato is all shriveled up? Is that potato still good to go? Is it? That's a question I'm asked year after year, and because I don't know the answer, I did a trial. Yeah, I did a trial some years ago. So now I'm going to cut you to a video that I uploaded a few years ago. Check out the result, then you decide. The video ends with a short clip of Molly and me taking in an autumn Irish sea sunset. Happy days. Happy days indeed. Hello. In mid-May, which is the last spring month in the UK, I planted some early potatoes called Rocket. Rocket is one of the earliest varieties of potato grown in the UK. Rocket by name, Rocket by nature. Early potatoes are usually planted in the first spring month in the UK, so these potatoes were being planted about 2 months late. I christened the potatoes Medusa because of the snake-like chits that were 3 to 4 inches long and numerous. The potatoes were well past their best, and on the face of it looked certain to fail. The 4 potatoes were destined for the bin, and I had 4 empty buckets at the time, so thought, why not give it a shot, and planted 1 potato in each bucket. It's now the first week in autumn. These might be the latest early potatoes to be harvested in the UK. Let's go outside and do a reveal. This rocket did not take off. This rocket did not take off. Not a very good start. This potato didn't grow. This potato didn't grow. This rocket did take off, but as you can see, it's run out of fuel. It's finished. So at least we've got one pot, at least we've got one bucket with a potato growing in it. This rocket did not take off. So we've got 3 duds and 1 potato plant. Let's take it to the barrow and do a reveal. So this is the only potato that grew out of the 4 that I planted. So we're going to find out now if planting potatoes that are really well past their best and have got eyes on them 3 to 4 inches long, if it's worth it. On the face of it, it doesn't look worth it, does it? Just 1 potato grew out of 4, but they were destined for the bin, so you'd have to say this would be a bonus, would it not? If we got something from this bucket, it would be a bonus. The only alternative was to bin those potatoes. You couldn't have eaten them, could you? You saw what they looked like. I did take precautions when I planted those potatoes to make sure I didn't break the chits off, so I'm fairly confident I got them all in there without any damage. But I also feel that perhaps the potato had expended too much energy producing all those snake-like chits, and there wasn't a great deal left to produce a plant. 3 of them didn't grow, 1 did. Let's have a look in this pot, Molly, see what we've got. And I will tell you, oh, I can see a potato already. Oh, that's a good start. Can you see that potato? Can you see it? I will tell you that Molly and me went to our local seashore a couple of nights ago, and I shot some film of a nice sunset. And we got something on film that we didn't really expect. Molly's going to ask you a question on that short piece of film. And so, you've got this far, make sure you stay till the end and see if you can answer the question that Molly's going to ask you about that little bit of sunset over the Irish Sea video that we shot. Right, let me get rid of this, then we'll empty this. And it's been quite wet for the last 2 or 3 weeks. So there's no point in leaving potatoes in buckets once we move into the autumn. We've moved into the autumn. This potato plant has died. Whatever we're going to get, we're going to get. It's in there now, won't get any bigger. It's got to come out. Leave those potatoes in here any longer and they'll just start to waste. So they've got to come out. Let's do it. Oh, hello, look at that down there. Hey, there's some potatoes down there, Moll. So let's move that to one side, because I think that's where all the potatoes are. Yep, I was right. So that's the old seed potato. Now, let's see what we've got here. Well, we haven't got a lot, have we? We haven't got a lot. And they're not that big, but they're sound, they're edible. And yeah, I think we can get an accompaniment for a meal out of these few potatoes, can't we? You think it's been worth it? What do you think? I don't think I'll do it again. I've done it once. I think once is probably enough. Yeah, okay, so watch that sunset. See if you can answer Molly's question. This is Homegrown Veg, signing out.